Howdy folks, I'm Colonel Sanders and you're not. Okay. Gotta figure out how to get this chat thing to show up. Push that again just to see. Goes through. This one does not. Hey, will you? It's always a joke about the recipe. I think I could pop this out. Yep. And I can copy that. And if I come over to here, just gonna let that do its thing. Settings. Paste. Okay. Hey! Check that out. We got the chat. I told you all I'd get the chat up. Now the question that I have is, well, it disappears. It's just gonna stay there. I'll go there until it wipes out. I guess I'll go live on the TikTok as well, or as my friend Slightly Claus likes to say, he says the UB of the Tubi and the tick of the talks. I'm looking for a specific piece of technology that I use to put my phone up with, and I don't see it. Usually have that right on hand. I don't have that. How many folks do we have watching? Concurrent viewer? I got one concurrent viewer. Okay, well that works. Chill out for a moment. Look for my tool that I use to prop the phone up. It's amazing how I can set something down and it disappear just as fast. Not down there, it's not up there. Oh, you'll never believe it. It's where it belongs. Right. There's a debate today. I just got your message. Okay, that should be good to go. Right there, just like that. So, we're going to be live on... I got your message on there talking about a debate. I didn't know there was a debate today. I'm going to go live on TikTok so I could tell people to come on over to here to watch the live on YouTube. And then we got the chat up. That's good. Pretty much giving up on Twitch. They dropped my concurrent viewership down to 1.98. And I know I've had more than that, but they keep dropping it. So they're not counting my viewers. I'm not going to count Twitch as a reliable source to stream on anymore. So, without further ado, I want to get off of battle. I want to get off of build. I don't want to be on build. I do that enough. Make fun of me all you want. I don't want to be on build. Zero build battle royale. Two concurrent viewers. Nice. See, I already got more concurrent viewers on YouTube than I did in Twitch in a long time. Howdy, folks. Jump over to YouTube if you want to watch the live that we're on. Live on YouTube right now. Playing Fortnite. It's not much of a chicken live, but hop on over. It's going to be hard to focus on the game, pay attention to the chat and this chat here. I hear someone doing the chicken dance. There it is. Ah, Matt, you see I'm live. I'm not joining you. I will set myself to do not disturb. Cannot stand it when people do that. Hello. I was still first to thank the bus driver. The question is, where am I going to land? That itty bitty island. That's where I'm going to land. Oh, Fortnite. We're playing Fortnite. Links in bio to YouTube. It's the same username as this. The only thing that has a different username is Twitch and Instagram, and I'm giving up on Twitch because the concurrent viewership keeps dropping on there no matter how many views we get. So, YouTube and TikTok. Use all of that. Is this uncharted territory? I think it is. Never had the Zinger box. I think the Zinger box might be an Australia thing. I myself, if we're talking about Kentucky Fried Chicken, my favorite thing to get, and I'll get it every time I go buy one, is the nuggets. I like the nuggets. Thanks, Jose. I don't think we do. I haven't seen it advertised here. We had the Zinger sandwich back when Rob Lowe was portraying my uncle. Ooh. Got that one. Don't mind if I do switch that gun. I hope they threw their controller in the TV. That's not a fun thing to... Oh, don't say that, Anthony. That's not nice. You're eating the nuggets. I like the nuggets. I think the nuggets is the best thing they've done in years. The nuggets and those fries, those seasoned fries are good. These have some good food too. I won't lie about that. Now this is a sight. Got it. What in tarnation is that? I need some of that. I wasn't a fan of the popcorn chicken nuggets. I'm not a fan of popcorn chicken. I like good sized chicken nuggets. Like I've been saying, just because it's not like exactly the same as what it used to be doesn't mean it can't be good. And those nuggets that they have, they're good. They're simply good. That's all I have no complaints about those. I have complaints about their regular chicken that they have, but I don't have complaints about their nuggets. What in tall nation? Another one. What the heck do these things do? You know, I'm going to take 2 of them. Oh, I could only have 1. Well, I want the original egg. I don't know what these do. I hear that a lot, and I also hear some good things about KFC in Australia. So it's, I've never seen the quality myself, and I never seen images of it from Australia. I just hear good and bad things from Australia. United States, mainly bad things. Canada, mainly bad things, some good things. And the UK, I hear bad things. Japan, I hear immaculate things. Jamaica, I hear immaculate things. So it just really depends on the work ethic of the employees and location and management. And that's with any location. Ain't it funny how the customers can tell when they change something? Like they said, "Oh, we didn't change anything," and the customer's like, "But it don't taste the same." I think that's interesting. Don't get fired. And they won't fire you for talking to me, but like if you're exposing your location for being bad, your boss might fire you. Because you show me something, I'm going to put it on my page, and I'm going to tag KFC, and I'm going to say, "Get this fixed." Every branch and every franchisee has their own management, and their management is responsible for your quality. However that means of them getting it to you in good quality, they're responsible for it. Good or bad, they're responsible for it. And you know how you make them start giving you good quality? You quit giving them your money. Ooh! Get nerd on! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, ow, ow, ow. Okay, you could chill out. They're gonna come sneaking around the corner. The best Kentucky Fried Chicken I've had is Corbin, Kentucky's Sanders Cafe. Best. Second best was Presque Isle, Maine. And those are the 2 locations I have no complaints about. Hey, Steve. Ooh, 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 almost. You gotta be... Ouch. Okay, they were quicker. They do be sniping. They do be sniping. Oh, here they come. Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. Oh, you're big! I got one too! Those things suck. Those things suck. I'm not getting those again. We're streaming on YouTube. I don't do Kick. I'm not going to do Twitch. YouTube and TikTok are where the viewers are, and that's where I'm going to put my content. Also, hi, Donnie. Thanks for the follow. You should follow YouTube. Josh, hello. How come your trip's canceled? If you ever find yourself in Corbin, Kentucky, go to the Sanders Cafe and tell them I sent you, because they know me and they know that I speak highly of them there. I like it when franchisees do things right. And people complain about my fussiness, and that's all. It just like what Uncle Harley said, it just needs to be right. That's all. Just do it right. You do things right, no question about it, then you don't have any complaints. That would be your managers. I mean, you gotta do what your managers tell you what to do, but if Uncle Harley was alive, or even Cousin Lee, some Lee's locations do some things differently that they shouldn't do. And, you know, if Lee was around, everybody on the floor would probably be fired. Same thing with Uncle Harley and KFC. Everybody on the floor probably would be fired for doing some dodgy things. Hey, Art. How's football going for you? Y'all should come over to YouTube. Funny, I got one side of my hair combed down for YouTube. Didn't have it for TikTok. Am I gonna get a copyright for that music? Well, Crazy Bro, try me. Tell me one thing that you do that doesn't seem right. You brought it up, might as well talk about it. I'll tell you if I ever heard about it in the past ways of doing things. Sounds fun. YouTube usually just slaps a copyright claim on it and runs ads. They run ads anyways. And allows me to keep my stuff up. TikTok has taken down videos. Like, they've straight up taken down videos and muted videos for having copyrighted content. In the lives and the videos. Okay, 8 head cookers. So what's dodgy? Because some people, what they consider dodgy might actually be the original or normal way of doing things, and it's just so outdated that it just sounds bad. Because a lot of people are used to dehydrated gravy and dehydrated mashed potatoes. Some locations will, some franchisees will still do it in-house, freshly. I mean, unless caught by corporate, franchisees technically can do, I'm gonna die. Franchisees can technically do whatever they want and operate how they want. But if corporate doesn't agree with it, they might either shut them down or force them to change, or maybe even pay a fine. Oh, this person's gone now. Okay. Potato and gravy on site. Yeah, that's, now do you use the powdered pouch and add water, or do you do it normally with the catch-o-matics at the bottom? I think they're called the catch-o-matics. And you get the cracklings and grease and fat and stuff that's left over after frying the chicken, and you make a roux and then make the gravy that way, the way it's supposed to be. The finest gravy. If you do it that way, I have massive respect for Australia, and that is the right way to do it. It's also important to note that franchisees also have the choices of what designs the buildings are, what promotions they could take part in. There's a set base of items that they have to have on the menu, and then they can partake in some promotional things here and there. And some regions have special, you know, menu items that are not in other regions. Leftover fines is good for the gravy. The potatoes being powder, I mean, I don't have an issue with instant mashed potatoes. We use them here in the house. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I just hear a lot of complaints about people that have KFC doing the instant mashed potatoes. If you don't make them right, they come out like trash, but there's nothing really wrong with instant mashed potatoes. Well, one day you will get a chance to try Miss Millie's. It's important to know Miss Millie's is not the original recipe of Kentucky Fried Chicken or Lee's. Lee's is also not the original recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken. 5 ingredients were removed from it and changed so that they didn't copy KFC when they left. That brand really needs to pull their head out of it, but I emailed their supervisor several times about them deleting my followers' comments from their page and turning the Colonel into a muted word on their comments on TikTok. No response. Now the brand is starting to do what I was doing, Josh. They're starting to advertise with the history, and they're getting the history wrong. They're getting the years mixed up. I don't understand it. Because they got great food, but I find it really hard to support a shady, backstabbing team, if you will. Franchisees are great. I've only had one bad franchise, but the team that runs the marketing is not good. Miss Millie's, I don't know much about them other than their history with Mildred and Mildred's son. Maybe it was Margaret's son. I think it was Mildred's son. Here, chest, but I don't see it. Somebody is here. But all 3 recipes are different. I still stand firm. I talked with the owner of Marion Key Spices. I stand firm with their recipe is the recipe or the closest thing to it. We learned from talking to the owner that lawsuit that happened in '83 never actually completed. KFC dropped the lawsuit on Marion Key Spices because there was no grounds to sue. They had no grounds to sue them. Because they were suing them for supplying to franchisees, and Marion K originally did reach out to supply to KFC. KFC said no. Well, the franchisees were free to buy from Marion K. Anybody was free to buy from Marion K. And so they didn't care who was doing it. KFC had an agreement with Marion K that they would use what Sexton and Stange was supplying. And I don't know when McCormick got into it. McCormick's another interesting thing. I can't really talk much about it, but there's some shady stuff that happened between them and Kentucky Fried Chicken that KFC is not aware of, that I learned. But I won't go into that just yet. And anyways, as I say, oh yeah, so the lawsuit was dropped about 1986. So nothing in Marion K Spices actually changed in 99X. They didn't have to change their listing because of a lawsuit. That was just a FDA thing. They just changed things due to FDA requirements. So KFC had no influence on 99X at all, really. So I thought that was interesting. Now, according to Marion K, they don't know, the people today don't know if it's actually Uncle Harley's original recipe or not. It's one of his recipes. But they don't know if it's the original or not, because that was Bill Summers, their grandfather's dealing with Uncle Harley. They just know what 99X is and what's in it. They don't know if that's the original. So there's like, they have theories of their own that it is it, or that it's partially it or the closest thing to it. They're pretty sure it's close to it. Uncle Harley was having Kentucky Fried Chicken locations and family use it in their franchises. So it's safe to pretty much say, due to the historical events, that we could say it's the original recipe. But because of those events and the way things unfolded and what they called it and how they went about it, KFC really couldn't do anything about it but try to intimidate and scare them. So I don't know what the 707 or 7107 or the 777 rule is. I actually never heard of that. It's an example of things that I don't know everything. What I know is that you carefully hand bread it. You put it in the basket with the breading, or not really a basket, but the tray. And I'm trying to concentrate and not get shot at. And you carefully mix it with the breading until it has a good even coating on it. Okay, where is this guy? Ooh, ooh, ooh. The heck are you doing over there? You got somebody behind you. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! I'm not ready to get clapped. Ooh! Oh, you're gonna clap me! You're gonna clap me! Oh, I'm dead. Nope, not streaming to Twitch. I'm done with Twitch. Also, hello, Reese. But anyways, the correct way to me and what we do, we just bread it until it has a nice even coating, and we just know when it's ready, and then we dip it in the thing, we hold it, and then drop it into the deep fry. We don't use a pressure cooker. Thanks for the gifts. Hop over to YouTube so you can be part of that conversation. I'd get it. Now, is that something Uncle Harley came up with? Or something the brand came up with? I don't count, when we make our chicken, I don't count the pats. I just make sure it's perfectly breaded. Yeah, I'm done with Twitch. I did get started. We were on it for... I've been on it for years. But they keep dropping the concurrent viewership. We're now down below 2 concurrent viewers on Twitch, and there's no reason for that, and I'm just not going to keep going for it. I keep streaming to it, and not that many viewers, but I know we have 3, and we usually have over 3. Twitch just isn't doing it. YouTube and TikTok, that's where my viewers are, so that's where I'm going to reside. I'm getting kind of sick of Twitch and their bullcrap. You see, now, if Uncle Harley made the 777 rule, he'd probably smack me for saying not to do it, but that's how I would do it, how you say. Not to count it, but go until it's fully covered. Sometimes if you're padding it, people get lazy, they get tired, they lose track of the counts, and they miss a spot. You know? Perfection was barely enough for Uncle Harley, and when the food's being presented under my family's name, even though it's not in my family, it needs to be good quality. So, when we do it, we make sure that it's perfect. Then Uncle Harley probably came up with that padding rule. He probably figured, again, with people that have good work ethic, that many pats paying attention to what you're doing and taking integrity in it would make it come out perfect. But you know, just because Uncle Harley was a millionaire and really famous and created Kentucky Fried Chicken doesn't make him right on everything. The pressure cooking idea was an awesome idea to help cook it faster. It also came with some benefits that he wasn't aware of until after they started it. That was good, what he did with that. But he was not open to change very easily. He was open to changing his design to help with the Catch-O-Matic to fix the shortening issue with his cookers. And he was open to changing it from lard to vegetable oil, and he did that. That was on him. But like changing the menu, changing a method, changing something, he didn't like doing that. And that's from everything that I've researched that I've done. So again, just because he was the king of chicken does not make him necessarily right, but it does make him right in his way. But there are better ways to do it. Like, we don't use a pressure fryer. You know, when you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, they either have the food ready in the heater for you, or you have to wait 14 minutes to cook it, and that's average, and that's how long it takes to cook it normally. So, the wait time's there, unless you want to do it faster. Anyways, the wait time is there. So we would do it in a deep fryer, because when we do it in the deep fryer, it's not greasy. If you do it just right and you have the ratios of the hot oil and you have the ratios of the breading and everything just right, it's not greasy. It's perfectly coated. It comes out good. The juices are still locked down towards the bone. It may have some absorption in it, but it's not grease soaked. All I know is the way my grandpa has taught me is the best way. Pressure cooker does push the fat away from the chicken. It does push the grease, you know, out, juices towards the bone, makes the meat nice and tender. But that's cooking it under that amount of time too, that short amount of time. What I don't understand is how they have so many pressure cookers today, and it still takes them so long to cook the chicken. I mean, even today, it takes them about 14 minutes to cook the chicken. Even if it's on the heater, you know, it took 14 minutes to cook that chicken. Now it's on the heater, and they can get it out faster. And you see, Uncle Harley had that down to 7.5 minutes. 7 or 8.5 minutes, something like that. Might have been 6.5. Either way, it wasn't 14 to 15 minutes. So it shocks me that today it takes longer. And they have better, more equipped pressure fryers today than they did back then. So why does it stinky? That's my question. Why is it? Oh, it doesn't really stinky, but why does it take longer? Why does it take longer, and why is it greasy in some locations? It's almost like they don't take the time to do it right. If you have breading that has breaks in it, you don't have the chicken perfectly coated, and then you fry it, that leaves pockets for the grease to get underneath. And it separates the breading from the chicken, and that's where you get your slimy chicken from, where it starts sliding off of the meat when you're trying to bite into it. Hello. And this isn't just KFC. This is pretty much applying to every fried chicken place and anybody frying chicken if it comes out greasy like that. Yeah. And again, if anybody doesn't like what I'm saying, maybe they should change something. I still wonder why it went from such a short time with the pressure cookers to now it's 15 minutes again, which is 15 to 18 minutes is how long it took him to do it in a deep skillet, which is what he did. He did it in a deep iron skillet. That's the storm. Whoever did that, thank you. Hop over to YouTube so you can be part of the conversation and see what we're doing. I'm still learning a lot about Kentucky Fried Chicken and the chicken business. I've learned a lot over the last year, and I'm still learning some today. I didn't know this mine shaft was here. I should probably not be down here. Yeah, I'm gonna get my cheeks clapped in a minute. Give me that slap. I'll tell you that Corbin, Kentucky, though, they had that chicken fresh. They made it fresh and fast. I don't know how they did it, but they had it fresh and they had it fast. Oh, no! Low. Oh. Where do you think you are running to? No. No. I saw you. Think you're gonna get the upper hand on me? Can't outrun me forever. Ooh, well, how do you feel now that you ran all that way? You ran all that way. How do you feel? It used to take not very long. I mean, it started as 18 minutes to fry his chicken. And people didn't want to wait that long. Back in the day, they were travelers. He was trying to run a business on a station. Hold on, I need to concentrate here. Ooh! That was disgusting. Can I take you? Yes, I can. Anyways, he was trying to run a business. And people wanted it faster. So he started experimenting with pressure cookers and making it faster. Who wants some? Who wishes to die today? You come from over here. I see. I need that. Join my Discord. Send it there. Send it in the chicken chat. I don't do private messages anymore because people started getting too personal and making it weird. And I just... I feel bad for cutting some people off, but I invited them to the Discord so that they can still have conversations in the chicken community. But like, if I don't know you, I don't want to message like, "Hi, how are you? Good morning, good night," and like that kind of stuff. And personally asking me questions. That's why I made a server, so people have questions, I can address them personally with them, but on Discord. I used to be so open to adding people, making new friends online, and I used to share a lot, you know, like talk a lot. I do still talk a lot, but people took advantage of that, and I don't do that anymore. So join the Discord and you can share the images there. I'm sure everybody will be interested because everybody in that, everyone in that server is, and there's employees at KFC, there's ex-employees at KFC, there's ex-franchisee families at KFC, and they're all interested in everything. Good, the bad, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm not joining X. I gave it a try. I saw that Elon was going to remove the block feature, and I have a stalker that I really would not like to block, or I really would not like to have to unblock them. And there's just too much bull crap going on with X, and I signed up for Twitter. I didn't sign up for X. Threads is doing good for me. Hey, I got impulse grenades. How did that work for me? Come on. That was lucky. Probably the best solo game that I have done in a long time. I want that. And I want that. I think I want some of this. Trolling or not, I don't care. He, first he sent an email saying they were changing it to X, but they would not change the Twitter name or logo. And then a month later, he's changing the Twitter name and logo. Which goes against, like, I don't like it when people don't keep their word. Like, they say they're going to do one thing, and they know darn well they're not going to do that thing, and then they change it. And then that comes, so whether trolling or not, he might actually add that feature. So, I don't know. I just don't want to be a part of it. It was fun. Well, so I got rid of Twitter for like 3 years. Then I came back to it, and it was fun to come back to, but once everything started changing, it just became a cesspool of hate and bigotry and just all kinds of nasty things. People being nasty to each other. And much like TikTok, I'm almost done with TikTok because of that stuff. Oh, disgusting. Ah, clapped by a dinosaur, and I was doing so good. I should have left them alone. YouTube is at Real Colonel Sanders. It's linked in my bio. Everything's linked in the bio. I was doing so good. Yeah, but I see less of it on the other platforms that I'm on than I see on Twitter. Or X. Who is this guy? What time is it? I got 10 minutes before I have to go get the ducks. By the way, I'm selling duck shirts and duck stickers. Anybody's interested in having something of my ducks? Be my last round for the night. Oh, hi. You really want to play that game with me, huh? Why are you running? Why are you running? That is a mistake. How do you feel? How do you feel? Made it go boom. I should have taken those first. They gave my chicken dude some cake. I'll tell you that much. Zoom. Let's save. Can I drive that? Dang it. What ain't gonna make it? I know you're here. Ah, you. Almost. Alright, I'm gonna end it on TikTok. Thanks for being here. Check out YouTube. We'll be streaming there more often. Had quite a few concurrent viewers over on TikTok today. Let's see what YouTube's at. YouTube has been pretty good too. I had 12. Nice. Alright, well, I'm going to end it. Thanks, everybody. This will be, like, uploaded to the DVR version of YouTube Lives. So, catch you in the next one.